guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Rose, and if this is your first time stopping by my channel, don't forget to go ahead and hit that subscribe button so you won't miss any more videos. Okay, so in today's video, we're going to be talking about how to start a healthy lifestyle. A healthy lifestyle includes inner body, outer body, and your mind. So I personally think that step one is get your mind in the right place. At least that was my first step. And if you're thinking, so how do you get your mind right? Don't worry, I'm going to tell you. So to start off, I'm a very, very glass half full kind of person. For example, if something happens that I have no control over, I might initially get upset. But I think to myself, there's nothing I can do to change it, and in the long run, everything's going to be okay. And you might be thinking, but Rose, how do you maintain a glass half full kind of attitude all the time? And for me, that's really easy because I always think about people who have it way worse, who are going through way worse situations, and they get through it. So I'm like, what's my excuse for not getting over it? So that makes me quickly think about the whole glass full kind of thing instead of looking at it as a half empty kind of situation. So that's my constant way of thinking, and that's how I stay positive. And then there's also meditation. I like to meditate at least 15 minutes a day. Sometimes I only get to do 10 minutes because I have a really hectic morning schedule. So basically, I prefer to meditate in the morning, but since I don't always get to meditate in the morning because I'm always getting ready, my son, getting my son ready and breakfast and all that stuff to go to school. So a lot of times I'll end up meditating at nighttime in my bed. So what I do is, if I'm not too tired to sit up and meditate for 10-15 minutes or longer even, because everyone's sleeping at that time, I'll actually lay down completely still in this creepy pose called corpse pose, and I will just lay there for 15 minutes or as long as I want, or until I fall asleep, because a lot of times I just fall asleep in this pose, and I'll completely relax my mind, completely let my mind go blank, not think of a single thing, and focus on my breathing and relaxation. And then there's other days that instead of going completely blank, I just start reciting the things that I'm thankful for, and that helps me relax as well, and I quickly fall asleep. And then the next morning I'm feeling a lot more relaxed than the days that I don't meditate. And you're probably wondering, why meditation? Why not reading a book? Why not taking a nap? Why not just sleeping instead of meditating before you go to sleep? Well, study shows that 15 minutes alone of meditation will relax you more than 1 full hour of deep sleep. Alright, so moving on to the inner body. So my first order of business in this area was getting rid of all the sweets and all the unhealthy snacks that I used to bring in on a weekly basis to our home whenever we would go grocery shopping. So what I did instead was I replaced those snacks and sweets and stuff with more healthy alternatives, especially like chips and stuff, because that's always been my downfall. I replaced it with popcorn, and I also have the occasional tortilla chips, and those are a healthier alternative than the other stuff that I was eating that was complete junk. So if you replace the unhealthy snacks with healthy snacks, the choice is much easier, because if you wanted to have an unhealthy snack, you would have to get ready, leave the house, go to a store, shop for whatever you want, come back. It's all this extra stuff that you're probably not going to do. So if you have the healthier stuff at home, chances are you're going to eat the healthier stuff rather than go out and get the unhealthy stuff. And even if you do go and get the unhealthy stuff eventually, you're not going to be constantly snacking on unhealthy stuff because it's just not as convenient for you. Another thing is, you want to start your day off with plenty of water, because all night you haven't been drinking water, so your body's been kind of slowly dehydrating itself. So when you wake up, you want to replenish that with a bunch of water. And this is something that I always say, and I could never stress enough. Don't skip breakfast. If you skip breakfast, your body's going to start going to starvation mode, and it's going to start storing fats, that fast. And it doesn't have to be a crazy big breakfast. Just get something in your belly. It could be a smoothie. It could be avocado on toast. It could be some oats, because I love those 3 things. Those are my 3 favorite breakfasts of all time. Oh, and afternoon snacks. I love snacking. So you want to have something. You definitely want to have a snack in between meals, because I, for one, if I don't have a snack whenever I'm feeling kind of peckish, I will have an entire meal worth of food, and it'll be before dinner or before lunch. I will have a whole complete stuff your face kind of meal. Guilty. So my tip for healthy afternoon snacks is apples, bananas, pears, and just fruits in general. They are nature's fast food. Oh, also nuts and seeds because they give you natural energy and they make your hair and nails pretty. Oh, and one thing that I'm always telling everyone is eat more whole foods. Try to cut back on those prepackaged, over-processed, filled with preservatives, microwavable kind of foods, or even frozen foods. I'm also working on a quick and healthy meals video that should be up sometime next week, so keep a lookout for that. So I would obviously suggest a vegan diet because I know it's healthy, but I know that not everyone is ready to take that plunge just yet, so I would suggest what I kind of started off with before I even became vegetarian, which was a 75% plant-based diet, which is, so for example, you have your dinner and you have your plate and you have 3/4 of that plate filled with your vegetables, your leafy greens, some legumes like beans and stuff, and maybe fruits and sprouts or whatever you want to have on that vegetable plant-based section. And then you could have that other stuff, you know what I'm talking about, that stuff that vegetarians don't like to talk about, vegans don't like to talk about, you know, the M stuff, that M word, you know what I'm talking about. And that's kind of how I started before I even went vegetarian, like when I started embarking in a healthier lifestyle. In general, to be honest, is going to make your body feel better because, I mean, meat is not all that great for anyone, really. On that note, let's talk about the outer body, okay? So, work it out, all right? We're talking about work out. 30 minutes a day, at least 30 minutes a day. You can do it. We all can do it. Anybody can do it, right? So, if you work out 30 minutes a day and you follow that with healthy eating habits, you're going to have the fit body that you want. Also, another point I want to make is try to work out earlier during the day because one, it kicks up your metabolic rate, and two, if you exercise more towards bedtime, it'll throw off your sleep pattern and then you'll wake up kind of Oh, and you can also do yoga. I mean, there's all sorts of different kinds of yogas out there. There's a ton of videos out here on YouTube that you can find for free to help you do yoga. And last but not least, spend time outside because Because spending time outside just makes everyone feel better. So thank you guys so much for watching. I don't know what's going on here, but I will talk to you guys very soon. Don't forget to like this video if you like this video and watch either one of these videos. Go ahead and click one. I will talk to you guys soon. Bye, guys.